welcome back to the channel. Today we are covering the questions and answer on Splunk Core Certified User SPLK-1001. To find the complete list of questions and answer, please go to the playlist link provided in the description. Our team is working hard to keep the content up to date. If you find this video helpful, please let us know in the comments section. We really appreciate if you like and subscribe to our channel. Now, the question is, when sorting on multiple fields with the sort command, what delimiter can be used between the field names in the search? These are the options. Please go through. The correct option is option D. Next question is, which time range picker configuration would return real-time events for the past 30 seconds? Options are option A, preset relative 30 seconds ago. Option B, option B, relative earliest 30 seconds ago. Latest now. Option C, real time earliest 30 seconds ago, latest now. And option D, advanced earliest 30 seconds ago, latest now. The correct option is option C. Next question is, what is the correct syntax to count the number of events containing a vendor action field? Options are option A, count stats vendor action. Option B, count stats bracket vendor action bracket close. Option C, stats count bracket vendor action bracket close. And option D, stats vendor action bracket count and bracket close. The correct option is option C. Next question is, what is one benefit of creating dashboard panels from reports? Options are option A, any newly created dashboard will include that report. Option B, there are no benefits to creating dashboard panels from reports. Option C, it makes the dashboard more efficient because it only has to run one search string. And option D, any change to the underlying report will affect every dashboard that utilizes that report. Most voted. The correct option is option D. Next question is, by default, which of the following fields would be listed in the fields sidebar under interesting fields? Options are option A, host. Option B, index most voted. Option C, source. And option D, source type. The correct option is option B. Next question is, which of the following statements about case sensitivity is true? Options are option A, both field names and field values are case sensitive. Option B, field names are case sensitive, field values are not. Option C, field values are case sensitive, field names are not. And option D, both field names and field values are not case sensitive. The correct option is option B. Next question is, what does the rear command do? Options are option A, returns the least common field values of a given field in the results. Option B, returns the most common field values of a given field in the results. Option C returns the top 10 field values of a given field in the results. And option D returns the lowest 10 field values of a given field in the results. The correct option is option A. Next question is, when an alert action is configured to run a script, Splunk must be able to locate the script, which is one of the directories Splunk will look into find the script. These are the options. Please go through. Next question is, the correct option is option A. Next question is, which Boolean operator is always implied between two search terms unless otherwise specified? Options are option A, or, option B, not, option C, and option D, XOR. The correct option is option C. Next question is, what does the values function of the stats command do? Options are option A lists all values of a given field. Option B lists unique values of a given field most voted. Option C returns a count of unique values for a given field. And option D returns the number of events that match the search. The correct option is option B. Next question is, which stats command function provides a count of how many unique values exist for a given field in the result set? Options are option A DC field, option B count field, option C count by field, and option D distinct count field. The correct option is option A. Next question is, a collection of items containing things such as data inputs, UI elements, and knowledge objects is known as what? Options are option A an app, option B JSON, option C a role, and option D an enhanced solution. The correct option is option A. Next question is, which statement is true about Splunk alerts? Options are option A alerts are based on searches that are either run on a scheduled interval or in real time. Option B alerts are based on searches and when triggered will only send an email notification. Option C alerts are based on searches and require cron to run on scheduled intervals. And option D alerts are based on searches that are run exclusively as real time. The correct option is option A. Next question is, what is the purpose of using a by clause with the stats command? Options are option A to group the results by one or more fields, option B to compute numerical statistics on each field, option C to specify how the values in a list are delimited, And option D, to partition the input data based on the split by fields. The correct option is option A. Next question is, how do you add or remove fields from search results? Options are option A, use field plus to add and field minus to remove. Option B, use table plus to add and table minus to remove. Option C, use field plus to add and fields this to remove. And option D, use fields plus to add and fields minus to remove. The correct option is option C. Next question is, a field exists in search results but is not being displayed in the fields sidebar. How can it be added to the fields sidebar? Options are option A, click all fields and select the field to add it to selected fields. Option B, click interesting fields and select the field to add it to selected fields. Option C, click selected fields and select the field to add it to interesting fields. And option D, this scenario is not possible because all fields returned from a search always appear in the fields sidebar. The correct option is option A. Thank you.